Hey, Soul Seekers, it's intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss here. Welcome to this week's episode of Monday Messages. I am coming to you live from my reading room here on the central coast of California, and it is a lovely, somewhat breezy day out there today, so you might hear in the background some wind chimes going off every now and again. And so, if you are new to how intuitive reading works or how it's different from tarot card readings or things like that, know that as an intuitive, I have a very high degree of sensitivity and I'm able to feel your energy, your electromagnetic vibration that extends naturally away from your body. And I get images in my mind that are often symbolic. That's called clairvoyance, or I sometimes hear words, which is called clairaudience, and I use those to describe back to you exactly what's going on in your energetic field, exactly what's going on within your soul, which is a direct result of your energetic field. And then I'm able to provide you with healing messages, with comfort, and with practical, real world to do type guidance that'll help you right now. To help you feel better, give you clarity, help you answer some big questions that you've been asking. Sometimes it's really all about like you're doing everything fine and you can just relax and enjoy yourself a little bit. So there's all kinds of different things that come up, but just know that an intuitive reading is really all about present moment right now guidance versus maybe a tarot reading or a psychic reading, which is going to be about like these things that may or may not occur in the future. Okay, so really present moment. So what we're going to do today is pull a name out of my Mad as a Hatter teacup hat. Hey, Lexi, nice to see you here today. So everyone whose name is in this cup earlier today put a little shout out over there on my Facebook page, which is Lightworker Kathy Weiss, that they wanted a chance to win a free mini reading today. This is sort of like the sampler that you would get at Costco or Trader Joe's or something. It's kind of like a little snippet of what could happen if you were to have a longer, more in-depth, and more detailed, customized, intuitive energy reading and healing session. So I always set the intention that the right person come out for the right reason. Oh, and I'm hearing, before I even pull this name out, take a quick pause and tell you guys that the moment I started to read everyone's energy, and I take notes so I don't get you confused because there's probably I think around 15 people in the cup today. Um, the moment I started to write down people's names and start to read energy of like a wave of like anxiety and nervousness like poured over me, and I know that this anxiety type feeling that I'm having is not mine, because when I stepped away and took a break it went away, and when I came back and started to do a couple more people's readings, that like really high feeling of anxiety and nervousness came up. And what I'm hearing is that there's probably one person in particular today in the cup who is like really nervous and anxious, and to the point where it's almost like indescribable, like it's hard to put a finger on why that is. And so if this is really pertaining to you, if you're like, whoa, yeah, you are speaking to me, sister, stay and watch the whole video. I have a feeling that's not the person who's going to come out today, but that what we're going to get is information to help soothe that anxiety. And then if you're still wanting more particulars, that's when you'll message me privately or down here in the comments, and we can set you up with something really individualized that'll get you the specific guidance you need, to help soothe that anxious, nervous thing that you've got going on. And just know that you're not alone if that's you, because anxiety used to be like a huge part of my everyday life. And I've learned how to manage that. But okay, let's get it. Yeah. I'm hearing like enough with the story time. Let's get a name. So I always ask the right person come out for the right reason, and I'm just kind of like feeling through a couple of the different names to feel that energy today. Um, yeah, and there's like one that is for some reason stuck in between my fingers, and it's kind of like speaking to me a little bit louder. Hang on, it's like kind of between these two. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna pull them both out, you guys, and take a peek. Um, okay, Cool. I'm gonna pull both of these out real quick. So first of all, the color for today is this sort of very, very light green. That's coming off pretty green on the camera, maybe a little bit blue. This is aquamarine. It's really lovely, and the color may not be quite coming out true on the camera, but it's a lovely light green, and it to me really represents the fourth chakra, which is heart, lungs, upper chest, upper back, arms, hands. And the energy of the fourth chakra, Anahata chakra, is universal love. Oh my God. Okay. Whoa. Crazy that I just said that. Stay with me, you guys. Universal love is the love that is not romantic love. This is the love that when you look at someone, you're like, I see you. And really, when I see you, I see me. Oh, I'm going to start to cry. This is huge. Um, it's the love that recognizes that we are all the same, that we are all a tentacle of what I like to call the cosmic jellyfish. And it's that I love you unconditionally because you're a human, I'm a human. But really, beyond that, we are both souls that are connected to the same source energy. And I honor and value and respect your struggles as a human because we chose to come into this life to have these struggles as humans. Holy crap, it's going to be really strong reading today, you guys. Stay with me, okay? So the reason I decided to go with both these names is because they both have an energy about this fourth chakra universal love going on with them. And there's going to be a lot of important information. So the first one is Lori. Lori has come out a couple, I know at least once, maybe twice. And Lori, the reason I decided to go ahead and stick with you is because the light green of the fourth chakra is beginning to glow within you. So normally Lori's energy is very pink, and it's the pink of a light worker. Oh, hey Danielle, I love you too, sister. Oh my God, so much good stuff happening today. So Lori's energy is usually very, very pink, and the light green of the fourth chakra is beginning to glow. Hey Andrew, nice to see you. So, Laura, you feel really good. You feel expansive. You're getting softer around the edges. So, like your aura is a little bit kinder to people when they bump up against you. You feel a little bit more comfortable and good to be around. I'm hearing a lot of applause and to enjoy, and that this is going to invite a lot of new goodness into your life. And to stay in the eager anticipation of your fresh baked bread. And that is just like code word for me and Lori. She knows what I'm talking about. But it's all about you are starting to expand from this place. So what's really cool is the other name that came out today. I wrote down Bear. So this is Jason Bear. Hey, Jason, guess what? Congratulations, brother. You are the first male that I have read on Monday Messages. So yay for you for coming out. Okay, and I'm hearing to explain to people a little bit about you. Jason Bear is someone who I met. Did we meet in 2016 or 17? I don't know. I met him in the Sunshine Coast of Australia at the Wanderlust Festival, and Bear was there doing the tribal markers, like body painting. And that's the only time we've ever met in person. And yet I have always felt a really, really strong energetic connection to him, as does my husband. And so that's just going to help you understand the connection to these readings, okay? So Bear, you are and is the purest soul that I know. You are pure love, and I'm talking about this fourth chakra universal love. You are pure love, and this makes you very attractive to people. And when I say attractive, I don't mean like, hey baby, sexy attractive, although I'm sure that happens a lot for you. I mean it more as in people want to gravitate to you, because when you are emanating and vibrating from the fourth chakra, which is pure love, people want that. We're seeking it. And a lot of us have a little bit of like a love disorder. Like we don't really know what that feels like. And so when someone is emanating it, we're drawn to it. So that's what I mean by attractive. You attract other people into that energy. Okay. And it's really rare, which is also, I think, why people are so attracted into that energy. But this can be confusing because you see it all through the eyes of the heart. Like you see everyone through the eyes of the heart and not I wrote not the physical eyes. And you, okay, so you really see people through the heart and not through your eyes, if that makes sense. And so you love everyone in that really strong universal way. So then I heard really, really loud and clear, Jason, scale this mountain. And I understand that it can be a challenge when you're seeing everyone from the heart and not the eyes. Like, not everybody understands that, again, because not everyone is experiencing that or has experienced it in their life. So, what I'm hearing for you is scale this mountain and teach others how to do and become this. And it's more important the become, like I have that underlined a whole bunch of times, like teach people how to become the energy of the fourth chakra, teach people how to become pure, positive, unconditional, accepting love, and teach people how to recognize this in others. Okay, it's almost like emergency bells going off around that. And then so hang on, okay, partnership is awaiting, and not romantic partnership, but more like life giving, soul giving, teaching partnership is about to arise. It's aligning up for you. And so there's going to be someone. I'm not able to feel if you know them personally or not right now because, again, of how connected you are to universal energy. You're already energetically aligned and connected to this person in the spiritual plane. But so it's awaiting some manifestation in the physical world to really start to teach soul centered, heart centered living, which is so different than what we're taught about, like wealth building lifestyles and health building lifestyles and like relationship building lifestyles. A heart centered, soul centered lifestyle is completely different. And it's time to start that conversation and to turn up the volume on that conversation. And so, again, just know there is, Jason, there is a partnership awaiting that is life giving, soul giving, and teaching. And that you and this partner are really going to create, I'm seeing like an explosion, like fireworks. There's going to be just an explosion of people eager and yearning to live this way because it's something that is missing for a lot of us. Heather says, I love this message. The world needs more kindness teachers. Yeah, exactly. And even beyond kindness is love and acceptance and compassion teachers. And compassion for the fact that we are all human. We all make mistakes. We all do glorious, wonderful things. We're all kind of imperfect and messy, and that is perfect and exactly why we're here. So I'm going to pull a card to support this message. And I'm so conflicted. I have like 4 different decks of cards out, you guys, and I want to use them all, but I think I'm going to go for Sacred Rebels today because I believe that living a soul-centered life does require a little bit of sacred rebellion because we're sort of breaking off from some of the more traditionally taught paradigms. And so remember, the cards, like me, we're not fortune tellers. The cards are an inspirational tool that help not only me tap in and get a little bit more information and guidance, but also when I'm working one-on-one with someone and I show the cards, that it kind of draws things out from them as well. Amen to you too, Danielle. We're doing it, sister. You're a light worker too, girl. And we're all building this new paradigm together. Okay, so when I work with someone and they're watching live or we're one-on-one, I ask them if they want me to pull from the top, the middle, or the bottom, and I'm just going to pull right from the top today. It sounds really good. And it says, what do you feel? And take a look. There, we've got a lovely full moon that just passed us by. She's got a couple of things. Okay, and so what I'm picking up out of this image is that the woman is sort of like, apples or oranges, and it doesn't matter. Both an apple and an orange are fabulous, nutritious. They're great for you. They taste awesome. But it's like, what do you feel? And that is the absolute seat of living a soul-centered life, is when you are presented with huge options or super teeny tiny options, it always comes down to what do you feel? Does this feel good or does it make you feel a little bit sick to your stomach? Does it make you feel excited or a little bit like, meh, whatever? And I mean, like, seriously, the biggest decisions down to the smallest. And I'm here and give you an example. I'm wearing an amber necklace today. Um, and when I first put it on, I was like, I'm not feeling it. I think I'm gonna take it off. And then I heard tie a knot in it. And so I tied a knot in it. And then I was like, oh, yeah, now I feel super stoked that I'm wearing my amber necklace. That's a soul centered life right there. It's like those little teeny tiny things that also prepare you for when you get to a larger decision like, should I take on a new job? Should I start to pursue entrepreneurialism? Should I leave entrepreneurialism behind and go back to a more traditional career? Um, should I travel? You know, like all of these bigger questions come from what feels good. What do you feel? Some things make us feel alive and vibrant and eager and excited, and that is the universe and your soul saying, follow that path. Some things make us feel a little bit sick or a little bit wary or a little bit confused or uncertain. And that is the universe saying, like, hey, you might want to back off and think about this a little bit. And know that you can't go wrong, okay? In a soul centered life, if you do choose option B, we'll call it the one that didn't quite feel right, you're going to learn something from that and it's going to grow and expand your soul. So know that you can't go wrong, but you can always, always, always be learning. My number one lesson in life has been trust your instinct 100%. And all of the times when I don't or when I haven't, then I have that yucky feeling and I'm like, right, reminder on that lesson. So let's just peek into the guidebook really quick. I'm going to pull out probably about 1 to 2 sentences to support this message, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. It says, take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. Here's the thing. Soul-centered living, heart-centered living, it is sometimes uncomfortable because it's pushing us into a different realm. But when you really sit down and get quiet and feel, you'll know that that discomfort is a welcome discomfort because it is providing you with the growth and expansion, and it's providing you with the lessons and opportunities and the gifts and services that your soul is meant to provide to the world, even if sometimes the doing of it is uncomfortable. There's a rightness to that discomfort as opposed to a discomfort that you know like is like wrong, red flags, warning bells. That makes sense, you guys? I'm hearing yes. Whether or not you're typing yes down there, I'm hearing yes that you're with me and you understand. So this message, super strong, powerful reading, is complete. Thank you to everybody who shouted out and put your name in. If you've been putting your name in for a few weeks in a row now and not coming out, it's wise to remember that sometimes you need more specific, personalized, individualized messages, or that there is some stuff that is too confidential and too personal that should not be discussed in a public arena, and that's why your name isn't coming out. And you should really reach out to me and inquire, because I will be 100% honest and tell you, like, no, it's just luck of the draw. Or I might tell you, yeah, we really need to like respect your privacy, and that's why we need to work together one-on-one. So thanks for watching. Reach out to me here in the comments or direct message me if there was something you really loved about today's reading. And if you would like something individualized or customized, visit me at kathy-weiss.com, and I will see you next Monday for another free live intuitive reading. Have a beautiful day, everybody. I love you. Namaste.